Hyundai has given one of its most popular models in Australia a major makeover. This is the 2021 Hyundai Kona, and if the sporty styling doesn't already give it away, there's a new performance-themed option at the top of the lineup. Let's check it out. The entire Hyundai Kona range has been overhauled for 2021. Bearing fresh styling, new technology and lightly updated powertrains. Pricing is up by $2,300 for the entry-level Kona, with the range set to extend to 8 variants in total, following the introduction of the Kona Electric and Kona N models later in the year. At $42,400 before on-road costs, the Kona N-Line Premium now sits at the top of the lineup, bearing a much sportier flavour. Body-coloured panels, a more aggressive finish front and rear, multi-link rear suspension and larger disc brakes. Not surprisingly, there's more firepower underneath the bonnet as well. The N-Line does away with the regular car's 2-litre petrol engine for a more powerful 1.6-litre turbocharged unit, displacing 146 kilowatts and 265 newton meters. The two N-Line models also score a sportier suspension tune aimed to deliver sharper handling without upsetting ride comfort. Not surprisingly, there are some sporty touches inside as well. N-Line steering wheel and gear knob, splashes of red throughout the cabin and a nice dark interior theme overall. Naturally, for a flagship, there's a decent array of tech on offer. You get dual 10.25-inch displays, one in the center fascia and one in the instrument cluster, wireless phone charging, a Harman Kardon sound system, as well as heated and ventilated seats up front and heated seats in the rear. Passenger amenity isn't too bad for a compact SUV. There are no rear air vents, but you do get USB points in both rows. The Kona's 361-litre boot area is big enough for a full-size suitcase and is bolstered via split folding seats and a space-saver spare tyre underneath, plus 2 ISOFIX child attachment points in the second row. Now, I'll be honest, I'm a big fan of the Kona generally. Despite its small size, it's still a compact SUV that imparts a feeling of solidity, safety and sure-footedness on the road. It feels well tied down on country roads and through the bends alike, yet it also zips around town as well as any other compact SUV doing the rounds. And believe me, there are a growing legion of them. The N-Line's updated engine makes it quite adept in various situations as well, delivering strong real-world efficiency as well as a sprightly power curve when required. There's a real sporty premise to the engine that elevates it a step above the entry-level 2-litre naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. There's a little bit of lurchiness and hesitation upon taking off, a virtue of the dual-clutch automatic transmission, but beyond that point, the shifts are smooth, well-timed and seamless, and they promote fuel efficiency as well. We've achieved about 8 litres per 100 Ks in ordinary driving. At the same time, pull the gear lever over to sport mode and there's a little bit more immediacy to the Kona N-Line's drivetrain. Peak torque comes on fairly early in the rev count and it will happily rev through to its 6,500 RPM cutout. From a dynamic standpoint, the Kona N-Line is really quite well acquitted, and that bodes well for the forthcoming Hyundai Kona N, which lands in showrooms before the end of the year. Until then, this car has really well-resolved steering that's accurate and well-weighted. It's got decent body control through quick changes in direction, and a general level of poise, even over these really pock-marked country roads. With that said, the Kona N-Line's small stature isn't infallible, especially on 18-inch wheels. You will notice larger undulations thudding through the cabin and kind of upsetting the balance of the car, and mid-corner undulations will occasionally make the rear end shimmy or skip over bumps, but never disconcertingly so. You're not paying a huge compromise in terms of comfort either. Yes, the cabin is prone to a little bit of road noise and you will feel larger bumps in the road, but all in all, it's a really refined and really comfortable place to be. A 5-year warranty and cap price servicing help to cement the Kona's cause, with one caveat being the turbo petrol engine's shorter 10,000 kilometre servicing intervals. Otherwise, the Kona N-Line offers a slightly sportier spin on Hyundai's successful compact SUV blueprint. The Hyundai Kona N-Line is a welcome addition to the Korean manufacturer's SUV stable. At more than $40,000 in N-Line Premium trim, it's not particularly cheap, but there's no doubt that it raises the sporty ledger within the Hyundai SUV stable and makes for a tasty entree for the forthcoming Hyundai Kona N.